Well, people flooded the streets across the country today. Some were celebrating a Biden victory. Others showed their support for President Trump. Here in Hampton Roads, we haven't seen any large gatherings today, but it's safe to say the majority of people got what they wanted. For the first time in many years, the majority of people voting in all 7 major cities voted for the same candidate for president. That candidate is Joe Biden. Before heading to breaking news, 10 on your sides, Brett Hall got fresh reaction from Republicans and Democrats.
All politics and local. And locally here tonight, there is celebration, but there's also conviction. Those supporting the president truly believe this is not over, and really they would be correct. There's not even official results yet in Virginia. However, those who voted for the now president-elect of the country say they have a feeling they'll still be smiling on Inauguration Day. There was a small gathering of a watch party tonight watching Biden's address by the Greater Hampton Roads Black Democrats. Now, among those in attendance, Congressman Bobby Scott. Now, the president of the group, Galen Knoyton, says she was elated when she received the news today that the Associated Press called Nevada for Biden, giving him the necessary votes to reach 270 electoral votes. She, along with many others, had been working really hard the last 4 years to get more people registered to vote, more people to the polls. And she says specifically in the last few months, she worked in the memory of her mother who died of COVID-19 in June. She says having a leader coming in that she believes will take the virus seriously means a lot to her.
This has to be taken control of, and it has to be handled where we can move forward and not be in this big lie that this president has put us in.
You know, we lost a lot of ground. My target as chairman with our team was to get 2 million votes for President Trump. We thought if we did that, you know, we would be very competitive. We got 2 million. Problem is they got 2.35.
Now, that was John Fredericks. He's a chairperson of the Trump campaign here in Virginia. And he says, he was talking about how, you know, Virginia did not go Trump's way, and even Republican strongholds of Virginia Beach and Chesapeake did not go his way. But he says he still supports the probes into alleged election fraud that the Trump campaign plans to file. He says it is a fact that there is a confidence issue in the election process in this country, and he believes that the president-elect will not be able to unify the country until that's dealt with. That's the latest. We're in Chesapeake. Brett Hall, 10 on your side.